I want to take names of 4 or 5 Kashmiris and see how much we have regressed as far as morality and ethics is concerned. How many of you know of Burhan Wani? Can I have a show of hands, please? Almost all the hands have went up. How many of you know, and these are all Kashmiris I'm taking the names of, Meluram? No one. Radhika Gill? One. Eklavya Meena? No one. Satinder Singh Sathi? No one. Ajaz Bund? No one. These are the people who for 70 years, these are the Dalits, the homosexuals, the refugees who ran away from West Pakistan and settled, whose rights, human rights, have been brutally trampled upon by the Indian democratic state for the last 70 years because of Article 370. They were graduates, postgraduates, PhDs, but they could only get a job as a sweeper. And you have the gumption and the temerity to say that you are fighting for Dalit rights? जय भीम जय मीम, आपको शर्म नहीं आती? 70 साल से आपने उन दलित्स की ह्यूमन राइट्स को किस बेसिस पे आप कह रहे हैं कि आर्टिकल 370 एब्रोगेट नहीं होना चाहिए था? आपको सोशल जस्टिस चाहिए, आप अब रो रहे हैं? 70 साल से वो दलित्स आपको याद नहीं आए? So this is where I mean that the synergy between social Darwinism that comes out of the criticism by science of it and law is underrated. It must be taught in schools and universities. Thank you.
Others are targeted and making this only about the victimization of one community?
Good evening, Navika. No, of course they are. You know, as I said, I have a debit card, you have a credit card, these guys have a victim card. And OIC, speaking of religious persecution, really? Wherein 13 countries, being an atheist carries the death penalty? It is like the devil quoting the scriptures, or Hafiz Saeed saying he believes in ahimsa. Naqvi is correct. I meant the other Naqvi. There still are some honest Naqvis left in this world, thank God for that. India is a glorious melting pot of all religions, and everyone enjoys the same constitutional rights. Sure, there is discrimination, and victims today are perpetrators tomorrow. But is it limited to one religious community? No. It may appear so because of rampant selectivity and victimhood by these guys. And some have perfected this art. Honestly, one day I'd like to write a book that, despite being bigoted, misogynist and violent, is revered by millions who, while loving its content, would exhibit a profound persecution complex and accuse other readers and authors of other books as being bigoted, misogynist and violent. It is unbelievable what these moderates brush under the carpet. They are the real Islamophobes because they fear Islam. They fear to make public the word of the holy book in its entirety because they fear being called illiberal and hypocrites. Moderates populate the caverns, extremists the caves. Moderates wield the pen, extremists the gun. Moderates snare the fundamentalists, but they spare the fundamentals. They accuse others of being Islamophobic, but they themselves are. Otherwise, I challenge them to tell me the prescribed punishment in the holy book of homosexuals, unbelievers, blasphemers, fornicators, dress code violators, idol worshippers, interreligious married apostates. क्यों बोलती बंद हो गई? बेवकूफ बनाना बंद करो. You and your hypocrisy. तेरा बाप आया.